Yeah, the Vegas event was awesome. I think it was probably the biggest Bitcoin conference that I've been to date. It was big in a different type of way, meaning like there was a lot of politics. You know, you have people from the Trump administration there. You had Elon Musk there. It's almost like the Bitcoin mega church vibes. And while that's really good to see for a lot of the reasons that I explained before from an institutional adoption perspective, we definitely need to shine a light on the builder community and make sure that the developers who are actually driving the next wave of growth, not from an ETF and an inflow perspective, but an actual utility perspective, and making sure that that yield can be captured, it can be, and you can do more things with your Bitcoin. So to that end, we created our own one-day summit, a conference that was really predicated around highlighting the builders, right? Not people who have written books and auction houses who are selling like Bitcoin coins that were from the early days or something like that. Like this is all about the next wave of developers who not only are going to be the blue chips of the crypto ecosystem or the next blue chips, but to make sure that we are educating the broader community on what is going to be available on Bitcoin here soon. And I think that's a really important initiative. Very much took the initiative on ourselves and organized this event, produced it, did a live broadcast, so everyone who couldn't make it to Vegas. But I think what we were, ultimately trying to achieve was achieved, right? Like we did have many panels, keynote speeches, and got the ability to give access to these founders who want the exposure, want the ability to reach a broader audience who want to learn more about these types of things. And it's really difficult for an emerging protocol to pay, 50, $60,000 for a small booth that maybe like a book author is paying for at the actual Bitcoin conference. So we want to do more of this. We want to do it in Singapore. We have another event in Singapore, which is going to be another Bitcoin All-In Summit. And we're going to keep on doing it as Arch grows because there needs to be a home base, not just for the broader builder community of Bitcoin, but also the people that want to stay aligned to the Arch ecosystem. As we are getting prepared for a lot of these Asia conferences, Korea Blockchain Week, Token 2049 in Singapore, Breakpoint in Abu Dhabi later this year, we're really starting to see the excitement once again in those communities, right? Because a lot of these Asia family offices and institutions, they don't have a lot of exposure or access to some of these products that are in the US. So being able to put them on chain and allow them to get not only yield and exposure to these assets, but make them more liquid so that they can trade and arbitrage the markets, I think that's been received really, really well. And we've got quite a few events out in Singapore and Korea to educate and show people what we've built.